This is Rudy's hobby shop, and it's a portal to another time. And what's funny is that Rudy never owned this hobby shop. Marvin Cochran did with his wife when he took over the ice cream parlor shop that was here in 1939. But he doesn't mind if you call him Rudy. Now, it's one of the last hobby shops around, and it's still full of amazing stories yet to tell.
They had an ice cream parlor back here starting in the late 30s.
Oh yeah?
And it was Rudy's for 25 years. And then my wife took over when I was with her, and
Wow.
you didn't change your name.
So you became Rudy, you inherited
became Rudy, yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
So when did you change this from an ice cream parlor to a hobby shop?
Around 1990.
Okay.
It went slowly, so there's no definite date.
Gotcha.
You know, started out one little showcase and just kept
Growing from
growing,
there?
yeah.
And then at one point you just didn't sell ice cream?
Yeah. It was really my wife's business.
Okay.
And she just looked at me one day and says, I had enough.
That was it.
And I was happy.
Don't argue with your wife.
Yeah.
Do you do hobby? Do you do models? Like, where does that come
I'm
from?
a train collector.
You're a train
I
collector.
collect the old Lionel American Flyer.
Wow, that's cool.
Anything pre-1960.
So you've been in the neighborhood for how long?
I'm here 60 years.
Wow, man.
My wife was born here and never moved off this block.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You have like long-term customers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's less and less hobby shops, so I'm getting a bigger
Concentration.
concentration. They're coming from further.
Sure.
There's only 2 hobby shops in the city,
And you're one of them.
and I'm one of them.
That's wild. What do you think it is about hobbies that's like so special?
It used to be the thing. Everybody grew up doing hobbies.
Right.
But now the older ones are still doing it. They still enjoy it.
So 60 years in Astoria, what is it? What do you like about Astoria? What's so cool about Astoria?
You don't need a car. Anything you want is right down the corner.
Yeah.
And if you do want to travel, you couldn't be more centrally located. You want to go to Connecticut? 15 minutes to the bridge. You want to
Right.
go to Manhattan? 5 minutes to the bridge.
Yeah.
You want to go to Jersey? You're there.
It's kind of the center of the world.
Center of the world.
Yeah. You got all the races and nationalities and foods you could possibly want.
Yeah.
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 You don't even have to travel like
You
overseas.
don't know what nationality was walking down the street.
No.
A few years back, National Geographic set up a tent at one of these street fairs.
Yeah.
And it was 190 nationalities
Countries, yeah, represented.
represented.
Wow. That's
That was
wild.
just on a weekend.
Where are you from? Where's your background?
I'm Irish, but I don't know how far back they came over.
Yeah, no one
You know,
knows. Yeah.
at least 3 generations
That's
back.
wild. Yeah.
There's a lot of Irish here. There's a lot of Italians. You used to have your little subdivisions.
Yeah.
These 3 blocks was your Italians. Across the street was the Irish, and it's still intermixed like that. Some of these families are still here.
Yeah, they go way back, for sure. That's great. And Rudy's is still here, which is all that really matters. And if you get the chance, I highly suggest you stop by and say hi.